Okay. Oh, we lost one. There we go. Okay. So since we are, I'm going to mute you guys. Mute, mute, mute. Okay. Hi again. Okay. So since we don't have unlimited Zoom, we will be doing this in the future. So we'll log in, do our goals, everybody log out, and we start over so I can record and we get the full 40 minutes if we need it. So today's March 12th, I think, right? Yeah, March 12th. Okay, so what I've been learning, and Amber and I have been learning in this Josh Coates, is this whole mindset shift. I mean, it's like, for me, this group has been incredible because February, January, like I was a total wreck. But it's almost like I had to start at ground level and just rebuild this mindset that I used to have and this like positive space that I used to have. And so this has really, really, really been helping. But he talked about something today, and it's not so much mindset related, but it is in a way. And I'm going to tie it back into something else that I heard from another really successful coach in our upline. His name is Keith Callahan. When I first started following him in 2016, he has a huge organization. Like he's been doing Beachbody for maybe 9 years, like really from the beginning. And he has a really big organization, but he doesn't, like, he builds business builders. He doesn't like get a lot, like he barely hits Success Club every month. He told us that. But he pours into people and he works a ton on mindset. And he's the kind of coach who, I mean, he's like a leader mentor kind of a thing. And so I learned this from him, and like to kind of explain how, I mean, and you know, financials aren't everything, but to explain how successful he is. 2 years ago when I first started following him, he was making something like $18,000 a week. Yeah. Like, like I can't even fathom. And that's just in residual income, like just from our volume that works its way up to him. Because he's got these big, big people. Like Tony is in his downline. Haley Christian is in his downline. You know, the people, you know, I mean, like, and he's got a ton of these people, and they're just like, he builds leaders. And his coach is the same way. His coach, Bob Lucido, is the same way. He builds leaders. And it's a really, really, I mean, that's a whole different mindset than coaches who, you know, push for volume and, you know, not volume, but push for rank and push for sales, because they build their businesses in a very different way. And I really respect what he has to say. And so a lot of what Josh talked about on this call is similar to what I have heard from learning from Keith. So another thing, if you go on Facebook and you search for Keith Callahan Network Marketing something or other. What does he call himself? Let me see. Keith Callahan Network Marketing Professional. He's got a like page and he goes live in there Monday through Friday. I think it's at, I want to say it's at like 11 a.m. Eastern, but all of his videos are in there. And he talks about how he built his business. And I love listening to him. When I went on the Diamond Retreat that Melissa held in 2017, he got on a call with us at the retreat. And I learned a ton from him. Like, he's just a wonderful person to listen to. He's so centered and down to earth and like really calming to listen to, but he's really inspiring and he has a ton of great information. Okay. So, one thing that Josh talked about today that I think is so interesting is he talked about how we tend to believe that the way that we talk to people determines 100% of our results. And so this is the analogy that he gave. It's not even an analogy. These are like hard numbers that he has both researched and come up with from the sales industry in general. If you have 1,000 people, 850 of those people, so 85% of those people, they are not going to buy anything from you, period. No matter what you say. You could have the best, most amazing presentation. You could come from your heart. You could say it with the most impassioned desire to share an incredible lifestyle change with them. They're going to have none of it. They're going to have a wall up. It's not the right time for them. That's okay. The other 10%, and I know I'm not up to 100% yet, but 10%, so 100 people, they are absolutely going to buy for you. They are 100% ready. No matter what you say, you could be rude and terrible and then be like, whatever, like, I just need this, I'm going to buy it. They are going to buy no matter what you say. So that's 95% of the people that you talk to are going to, they've already made up their mind. Either they are or they aren't. And you have absolutely no control over that. That is something that you cannot control. You cannot convince the people who are not ready, and you cannot say anything that is going to dissuade somebody who is ready. And I've said this before, and I've heard it before, which is you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Meaning, if somebody's already made up their mind, no matter what you're going to say, they're not going to change their mind either way. They might have already decided they're going to buy. You can't dissuade them. Same deal. They've decided they're not ready. Nothing you can say is going to change that. But that last 5%, so that last 50 people out of your 1,000 people, those are the people that you do have the ability to help them make a decision, yes or no. And they are open to what you have to say. So if you spend a ton of time being so caught up in, am I saying the right thing? You are going to basically miss out on a lot of people, because I know this happens for me, and I know this happens for a lot of people. When we get so caught up in what we're saying and trying to say the right thing, we spend a ton of time focusing on that, and we spend a ton of energy focusing on that, and we spend a lot of mental capacity trying to figure out if it's the right thing to say and rewording it and, overthinking all of these things. When 85% of those people, they're not going to buy from you. 10% of those people, they are totally going to buy from you and they're totally ready. And so you're spending, 75% on your energy on 5% of your people, essentially. The people that it will make a difference to. And if you just come from your heart and you are confident and you build up that confidence in yourself and what you have to say, those 5% of people, you are going to have a positive influence on them because you believe in yourself, right? So the most important thing that we can do is talk to more people, because we want to get to that 10% of people as fast as we can. We want, if we have 1,000 people to talk to, we want to be able to reach those 100 people as quickly as we possibly can, because we know that they're going to be ready to buy no matter what. And the fastest way to do that is to have confidence in ourselves and to, say to ourselves, I have something phenomenal that everybody needs, and I want to share it with as many people as possible, and I just need to talk to people. I just need to start conversations with people and talk to as many people as I possibly can. So, like, for me, I've got somewhere close to 3,000 plus people in my networks between Facebook and Instagram. Imagine if I talked to those people. I would have 300, if I talked to all those people this month, I would have like 300 people sign up just this month. The rest of them, they're not going to sign up. And, another 150 people who maybe I could, think about that number. 150 people that if I really, really focused on what I was saying and really, dug in and did the right things and said the right things out of 3,000 plus people. Like, is that an effective use of my energy? Or is it more important to me that I reach out and talk to as many people as possible, start conversations, and the people who aren't ready yet, when they are ready, they're going to think of me, even if they say no right now. And the people who are ready, they are going to say yes, 100%. I'm totally ready right this second. Does that make sense? So Keith gave another really great analogy that I loved. And he said, and he came at it from a mentorship and leadership and recruiting aspect, which was, so imagine you're standing at the very top of a stadium and you're looking down at a playing field. And on the playing field, there are 10,000 solo cups, all upside down, all those little red cups all over the field. And underneath 100 of those solo cups are your rock star coaches that you're going to find. And all you have to do is turn over that cup. How fast are you going to run down those stairs and start flipping cups over on the field in an effort to find those people? Because again, those people are absolutely going to say yes to you, and everybody else isn't. And all you have to do is turn over the cup. All you have to do is start that conversation with them and plant the seed. But the people that you find, who you reach out to, who already are ready, that you don't even have to do anything, and they are your rock stars, all you have to do is turn over that cup. How fast would you start talking to people? How many people would you be talking to every single day? It's numbers. And that can't, I don't mean to have that come across as something sounding like gross and salesy, but in reality, the more people we talk to, the more people we can share this unreal health opportunity with, this unbelievable coaching opportunity with. We could have 1,000 people on this call with us right now, and we could all be talking about how, obviously we couldn't all do our goals, but we could have all of these people and the energy from all of those people, and we could all be the start of an incredible transformation in these people's lives. And those people who are ready to do it right now, we are the only one that they are ready to hear it from. That's the other thing, is there are 100 people out of 1,000 that are ready to sign up with us personally. It's not that they're just ready to sign up. It's that we know them. They know us, they like us, and they trust us. And there's nobody else out there for them. And all we have to do is find them and inspire them and invite them to join us, and they're going to be ready. We just have to find them. That's all it is. It's just, we have to go out and we have to do the legwork, and we have to talk to people, and we have to grow our networks. But that's all it is. That's all we have to do. And it's funny because Josh said something, and I don't know if you're on his mailing list or not. Are either of you on Josh's mailing list? So he sent out an email today, and he said that one of his one-on-one calls, he said that he had it was a shout out from our mastermind group, somebody who's been doing this for a couple of months. And I feel like what she said totally resonates with me, is she's able to maintain her urgency without feeling hurried and rushed. And that really spoke to me, because that's truly like how I've been feeling the last maybe couple of days, where I'm getting my tracker done and I'm getting things done, but I'm not overthinking it, and I'm not like, are you there? What happened? Did it quit on me? Hello? If you're on, can you unmute yourself? Oh,
Hello?
Jesus, there we go. It totally just my screen went away. Okay, we're fine. Whew, I was like, no, I was on a roll. Okay, where was I? What was I even saying? That totally threw me. What was I saying?
You stopped overthinking it, and
Right. So when you do, like, when you stop overthinking it and you have something that you're passionate to invite to, and you're in a groove, like, I'm getting into my groove, I'm doing my posts, I'm inviting from the likes, I'm inviting from the comments. I bust out like 20 invites a day now, and it's like nothing. And I'm done by the time I even sit down when I would typically start my power hour. I'm just done for the day. And I don't have to do anything else, and I don't have to feel over exhausted and overwhelmed. And like, here it is, like, after this call, I'm going to bed. Like, I don't have to stay up and do a power hour after this, because I know what my goal is, and I'm so excited about it that it just comes easier and it comes more naturally. Does that make sense?
yes.
So that's the goal. Like, we don't want to push ourselves so hard that we just like collapse and die, but we want to be so excited that it just comes and it just happens. And the way to get there, to tie all this back together, the way to get there is first to do the activities, because when you do the activities every day, that builds confidence in yourself that you can do it. The second thing is to have a belief in not only what we have to offer, so like a belief in the products, but a belief that you, as a coach, you bring something so special to this, that the people that you talk to, the people that know you and that like you and that trust you, they are going to be totally sold on you as their coach, and they see the value that you bring as a coach. And then the third thing is to get to the point where it's just like, it's a natural schedule for you. Like, you know that on your bathroom breaks, you're going to do X, Y, and Z. And you know that, on your lunch break, you're going to do X, Y, and Z. And then by the end of the day, you don't have to do anything else, and you can chill out and you can relax with your family and go to bed early. That's the goal. That's my goal. And I've been there before, and, maybe it's daylight savings time. Maybe it's that spring is coming. Maybe it's that I'm like, I had my surgery done and now it's not like weighing on me so much, but I'm getting back to me, and it feels so good because like my belief in myself is coming back, and it doesn't matter if other people believe in me right now, because I believe in me. And I've been in a place where, maybe somebody didn't believe in me, or maybe I didn't feel like I had the support from people in my life who I wanted it from, and it derailed me. And I thought, well, maybe I'm just not worthy of this. Maybe this isn't meant for me. Maybe I'm not meant to be this coach for these people. But the truth is, these people are my people, and they signed up with me for a reason, because they know who I am, they like who I am, and they trust me. So I made a commitment to these people, and I'm not going to break that. Okay. So if I could give you guys like just a couple of tips for what has been helping me, is add value to people every day, whether it's in your group, whether it's in your posts, or whether it's in your private conversations with people. When you add value, that is like you giving them something before you ask for something. And people are not going to give you anything back if you haven't first provided something for them, something that they find valuable. So you need to figure out what that is. Like, I've got my healthy skin group. All these people want to be in this group because they, either are going through or have gone through or are dealing with skin cancer or have a history or have, dealt with acne or, Accutane, all these things that I've kind of built myself around for the past couple of weeks. They are all there because they want to learn about it. And I know that, and that's easy, because I want to give them good information. And from there, they are going to start to know me and like me and trust me. And from there, bring them into our fitness community, bring them into our coaching community. And same thing with your posts on social media. Carrie, there's Amy, do you have that Spark whatever the website that Amber gave us from a couple weeks ago, SparkType?
Oh,
I did.
yes.
I did this.
It's goodlifeproject.com.
I did the Spark type thing.
Good.
I haven't done much more with that.
Okay, good. But you know what it is, because I think that's really valuable, because I learned a lot about me and how I operate as a teacher and as somebody who can, inspire people in a certain way. I learned a lot about how that plays into how I structure my groups and how I structure my posts. And I've noticed that now that I'm starting to apply that, the reactions that I get from people are different and better. And it's less about, look at me. It's more like, how can I give you this information that I have learned?
Okay.
So that will apply once you figure out what your spark type is and, figure out what that means for you in your posting and your conversations and how you run your challenge groups. Like, that's a really cool key thing that you can learn and apply. And that's helped me a lot. And it gives me the confidence to know that, like, people are responding when I put that out there. So I think that's been really, really neat. So that's what I have for tonight. You guys, this is the time of year when people are like, I forgot about my New Year's resolutions, but now summer's coming. Now is the time when it's so important for us to be consistent and to show the results that we're getting, because people are like, it's warm, I want to wear a t-shirt. Oh my God, my arms. Or summer's coming, spring break. Oh my God, I have to put on a bathing suit. And then they go to your, their newsfeed, and there you are. And you're like, I've lost 4 inches off of my waist in the past 6 weeks. Or I did this refresh and I lost 11 and a half inches over my body from Transform 20. And I don't have 11 and a half inches to lose, but like, there it went. And like, people are like, what's that? And that's what people want to see, is they want to see your results personally, because again, they know you, they like you, and they want to trust that you're going to give them good information. And when you share something that you've personally accomplished, that gives you credibility that you can help them do that same thing.
Okay.
So be sure you're sharing what you're going through on your stories, on your posts, in conversations, in your groups. Do transformation photos in your groups. I don't remember. Did I post my 3-day refresh in Fit, Fierce, and Fabulous?
Yes.
I did. Okay, good. Yeah, I won't do that again then. But I might do my Transform 20. I should do that. Yeah. Questions, thoughts? What are you struggling with right now?
Posting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't have, since I'm so early into my journey, that I don't feel like I have credibility, I guess might be the right word.
You can share what other people have accomplished. You're welcome to share mine. You're welcome to share like anybody in the team pages who posts their transformation photos. Those are all there for you to use.
You can use mine too if you want.
Yeah, use ours for sure. Anybody on our team, like if you want to post in Ambition Initiative Leaders and say, do you have some transformation photos you can share with me? Like, we'll all just drop them in the comments. So you can do that. The other thing that I think is even more powerful is you can say, I'm just starting. This is how far I've come so far. And this is where I see myself going. And I want you to come with me on this journey. Because
it's tough to put yourself out there, Carrie. It's tough. But you know what? People respond, and people will see the true you. And I'll tell you, when the first time I posted my transformation picture up there, I about died. I think I messaged Alana, and I was like, oh my God, I did it. And
the response that you got was amazing.
It really was. And I was grateful. I was expecting the negative comments. I was expecting all the bullshit, and it didn't come. It didn't. And all it was positive. And I look back on it now and I'm like, why did I wait so long?
Yeah. And I totally forgot what I was going to say. You can, people would rather, people like, in a way, I almost feel like where I am right now is harder for people to connect with, because a lot of people, like, they see where I am now and they say, oh, well, she's just built that way. But if you, if you show you where you are right now and you say, I've come this far and my goal is to get this far, people
Follow me on my journey.
would prefer to be on a journey with you and see that you are actually doing what you're preaching. People would much prefer that, because they don't want to see somebody necessarily who already looks like she's got her shit together and already looks like, she's got the best body on the planet. Like, I mean, not that I do, but like, for somebody who, like some of the really, super fit coaches, like the Autumn body, like if Autumn is out there saying, come and join me and do this, like she's a celebrity. But if she was just I don't necessarily want to join Autumn. I want to join like Melissa, I want to join you guys because you're real people. You're so much more authentic than Autumn is. And Autumn's amazing, but I would not join Autumn.
We're more relatable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put a picture of Autumn like on my vision board, but that's about it.
Amen.
So people are so much more interested in joining your journey.
Okay.
And I know it's hard, but
right,
you have to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it.
You really do. Honest to God. And she's right. People would rather, and Alana, please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't take this the wrong way. People don't want to see skinny people trying to work out. They don't.
It's hard for me to be like, look at me. And I'm like, they don't
look
want
at me because I'm already skinny and I have nowhere else left to go and blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? People want to see, like Alana said, you and me, real people who still have weight to lose, who are doing this every day, getting the real results from it every day.
Yeah.
That's what people want to see.
Okay.
It's scary. I'm here with you.
I'm a big chicken. I won't lie. I
I
have self-confidence in many areas. This is not one of them.
It's tough. And social media can be cruel. It can.
Yes.
Yep.
But you know what? You have your friends. That's who you're posting it to. You obviously pick and choose who these people are that you have on your friends list that is going to see this photo. And if they're not going to support you, then they need to go. Because you need to surround yourself with the positivity and the good responses that you're going to get. So if somebody wants to be a shit to you and be like, blah, 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 or whatever, then they need to go. You don't need them in your life.
Totally.
Okay.
It's hard. It is. But you know what? That's what it comes down to. It comes down to your happiness. And if somebody's going to derail your happiness because you're afraid somebody's going to say something, then they don't need to be in your life.
Also, if I may, because Rachel Hollis has been like in my mind for the last 4 weeks, don't let somebody else's opinion of you derail your personal goals. Because if they're not there in the trenches with you, doing the workout with you every day, doing your power hour with you every day, their opinion does not matter.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yes.
Gotta put it in the right perspective.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Their opinion doesn't matter because she's right. They're not in the trenches with us. They're not doing the work. So what right do they have to say anything?
That's right. Yeah, she says another great thing, which is other people's opinion of you is none of your business.
My husband just said opinions are like assholes and everybody's got one.
That's true.
Yes.
Or several,
Exactly.
which is odd, but whatever.
Yeah. But that's one nice thing about Facebook is that you pick and choose who's there.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. And, don't be afraid to, if you have a post that you want to share in the team page and say, this is what I'm going to post. If if you want feedback of any kind, we're more than happy to do that, or, whatever. I mean, part of me hesitates to say that because, like, again, other people's opinions of what you post shouldn't matter to you.
Doesn't matter.
But if you want validation that you're doing a good post, we will give you that before you post.
I've done it a lot. Carrie. So, and they're good. And they give constructive criticism. I mean, it's not like they're just gonna smoke up your butt and be like, "Yay, it's a fantastic post." No, I mean, if it's a good post, they'll tell you it's a good post. If something needs to change, they'll be constructive and not critical about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, "Oh my God, this is terrible," and this is what. No, it's constructive. Okay, this is what I would do. This is really good, but this is what I would do. So it's very constructive, and they're very, very good about it.
Okay.
Can I validate all this stuff real quick?
No,
As far as all the 6 months progress I've seen from you
you're not involved.
is testament to what they do.
Oh, my husband wants me to say that my 6-month progress. What?
This, the progress
John,
you
get
made-
on camera.
Here, wait, get on camera.
The progress
He's
you've made
technically one of
over
the
6
coaches, so
months.
he is involved.
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
Shut up.
The progress that she has made in the last 6 months due to this journey she's embarked on is the first time I've seen her confidence levels show to other people other than her family. And she actually believes in herself, which she hasn't done in 40
years.
My heart just exploded.
I know, I'm good for that.
We're a good kiss ass, but it's true. That's the thing. It's true.
Oh, I love it. That made my night. I've seen an incredible change in you since I've known you.
I actually have drawn
Okay.
strength
I
from
agree.
her.
I've
in
known
my
you for a minute, and yeah,
Just a minute.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I never met you before, Carrie. So
Who knows?
Right? I'm gonna share some I'll share some high school pictures on Facebook. Just saying.
oh God, there was one going around on our senior trip. It was terrible.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Those are scary. High school is a scary time.
Oh.
amen. We survived.
Yeah, we did.
All right, ladies.
All righty. Well, thank you both for getting on. This was nice. This was very nice.
Absolutely.
The three of
It
us.
was.
we
I
were
need to
off
get a
the
picture.
chat, so.
I need to get a picture, so everybody needs to
Oh,
smile.
picture. Hold on.
Oh, wait,
Carrie, fix
hold
your
on, yeah. Oh.
Okay. Everybody's hair is good. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
It looks like a real. Yay! We look awesome.
Oh, wait, mine's blurry.
Oh,
Hold on, let
oh
me do
my
it
God.
again. Hold on, mine's all blurry.
Okay. You need another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that one's better. Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. I will talk to you guys next Tuesday, I guess.
Okay. All the best. We're thinking of you.
Absolutely. Carrie, I'll
Thank
talk to you Thursday.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you
Bye.
Thursday.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.